I forgot my Windows password, and instead of panicking, I thought I'd record this video for you as well. Quick disclaimer. This method is for educational purposes only. Don't use it on unauthorized systems. Welcome to Windows Fixer, your go-to place for tech fixes, troubleshooting, and optimization guides. On the login screen, you'll see three icons at the bottom: Internet, Accessibility, and Shutdown. Ideally, we need command prompt here, but by default, it won't work. So we'll swap the accessibility feature with command prompt. Hold Shift, click the power button, and restart your PC. This will boot your PC into advanced startup mode. Once your PC restarts, you'll see a blue screen with a few options. Click Troubleshoot, then go to Advanced Options and open Command Prompt. Now type Notepad, then press Enter. This will open Notepad, but we're not actually using it. We're just using it to trick Windows into opening File Explorer. Click File, then Save As. In the Save As type dropdown, select All Files. Now, navigate to the local disk where Windows is installed, open the Windows folder, and go to System32. Here, find Utilman. This is the utility feature we're going to replace with Command Prompt. Right-click on it, copy its name, and rename it to Utilman1. Now, in the same folder, find CMD, right-click on it, rename it to Utilman, and paste the name you copied earlier. This makes Windows detect Command Prompt as the accessibility tool. Close everything and go back to the login screen. Click on the accessibility icon, and now Command Prompt should open instead. Reset password, local account. If your account isn't linked to an email, type control user passwords too. Now press Enter and a new window will appear. Click on Reset Password, then either set a new password or leave it blank. Close everything, go back to the login screen, select your account, and press Enter without typing anything. You should be able to log in. Create a new admin account, Microsoft Account Users. If your account is linked to an email, the reset option won't work. Instead, we'll create a new administrator account. Click on the Advanced tab, select Advanced User Management, then click on Advanced again. A new window will open. Click on Users. At the top, click on Action, then select New User. Fill in the username and full name. I'll use Windows Fixer as an example, but you can enter any name. If you don't want a password, uncheck User must change password at Next Logon. Click Create, then close the window. Now find the new user you just created, double-click on it, go to the Member of tab, and remove users from the list. Click Add, type Administrators, then click Check Names and press OK. Apply the changes and close everything. Restart your PC normally, and after booting up, select the new account. Complete the setup, and now you have full access to your PC. Back up old account and delete it. Before deleting the old account, back up important files. Open this PC, then go to the local disk where Windows is installed. Open the Users folder, find your old account, double-click on it, and press Continue if prompted. Copy all important files like downloads, documents, pictures, and videos to a safe location. Now to remove the old account, open Settings by pressing Windows+I. Go to Accounts, find the old account, click Remove, and select Delete Account. Restore System Files. Now, let's revert the changes and restore the original files. Restart your PC while holding Shift, then go to Troubleshoot, then Advanced Options, and open Command Prompt. Open Notepad, click File, and select Save As. Navigate to the System32 folder inside the Windows directory. Find Utilman, which is currently Command Prompt, and rename it back to CMD. Find Utilman1 and rename it back to Utilman. Restart your PC and everything should be back to normal. Problem solved. That's it for today's guide. If this helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more troubleshooting tips. See you in the next one.